It's Friday, June 26th, another beautiful day for some baseball. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down the best player props on that entire slate. I'm also going to be telling you my favorite player in the MLB to send one out of the park and cash us out for a home run. Then we're going to switch gears. We're going to head on over to the sports books where I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get diving deep into all the free plays we have in store for you for Friday, go on ahead and smash that like button. 150 likes on this video. If and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes, one of you will be getting $100 sent straight from me right to you. All you got to do is like the video and comment below. Now, while you're down there, go on ahead and subscribe because we have just gotten started. We are heating up. We've had an amazing MLB season. We're going to continue that trend. So make sure you're subscribing because we'll be here all MLB season and beyond. But honestly, the single most important thing you can do, going down below, you'll visit my buddy Stan in the description. He'll send you on over to the Stan.store, what you see right in front of you. You'll get bonus free plays. You'll get ways to lock these in for free. Bonus free plays every single day. Cheat sheets every single day. Discounted lines on PrizePicks for absolutely free every single time they drop a discounted line. Taco Tuesday, all the taco plays are free. All of that and more over at that big, beautiful Golden W. That's where we drop all our free plays every single day. We've also opened up the weekend pass for anybody who wants to dip their toes into premium and cash out with us all weekend long. And we are pretty pumped now. I tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you guys. All right. I restarted this video about 6 times because I kept going on tangents for 20 minutes about how I put too much money on the USA, how the patriotism got to me, how the whole day went on Thursday. I will talk all about that at the end of the video. If you want to hear Ape get up on his soapbox and rant about how bad our Thursday was, that's where to go. Go to the end of the video after all of the plays. I don't want to waste anybody's time here that just wants some free plays. We're gonna rant at the end. But if you want free plays, like I said, every single, where was I? Just go to the end if that's what you want. I lost my train of thought there. But if you do want to lock in these plays for free and you want free premium, listen, we had a losing day on Thursday. I'll tell you that since I just spoke about it. We did have a losing day on Thursday in premium and on the video. On Thursday. First time in a long time on a video, we didn't hit anything at all. Premium, first time in a long time, we didn't make any kind of profits. It was a crazy Thursday, absolutely upside down. The whole day was summed up with Ben Rice coming up in the 9th inning, 0 for 4 with the bases loaded, down 3. We had him plus 1.5, and he grounds out to the pitcher. That's how the day was summed up for Thursday. That's where I'll leave it until the end of the video. But we celebrate our losses over in premium, because they are so few and so far between. You know what? Let's celebrate. Use code SUCK, S-U-C-K, and you get 50% off a month pass. And the month pass is already extremely discounted. So take advantage before I change my mind. We are celebrating this loss. I wasn't going to give out any kind of discounts on the passes for premium because they're already extremely discounted because we're celebrating the 250th year of our great nation. So we had to go ahead and lower prices for you guys so you guys could all celebrate all year long with us. But since we had a losing day in premium and it hasn't happened in about a month, we're going to go on ahead and give you guys 50% off with code SUCK. Before I change my mind, get on over to Winnable. It'll be up for the next 24 hours. If you want free premium, though, for the entire month, Kalshi, Polymarket, legal in all 50 states. You sign up with code FFAPE. On Polymarket, you get $50 when you deposit $20. On Kalshi, you get $10 when you deposit $10. And they're legal in all 50 states. You can lock in all the plays with us for 30 days. It's 30 days per. It's legal in all 50 states. You might as well sign up for both and get your free 60 days of premium. And they have better lines. DraftKings, ScamDuel, they all have minus 130, minus 150. Those same plays on Polymarket and Kalshi are minus 110, minus 105, sometimes plus money. So take advantage. Get Polymarket and Kalshi with code FFAPE and skip the entire wait list on Polymarket because it's insane right now. There's over 1 million people waiting. And for all your player prop needs, we have a ton of options, but I have to single out Sleeper because you get a free $20 without even depositing, and a $100 deposit match as well, plus that free 30 days with code FFAPE. And then if you're going to go at the very least you'll get free 30 days, so you'll get premium anyway. But if you join the free plan, and every single Tuesday I give out all of the tacos on PrizePicks for absolutely free, go grab PrizePicks, code FFAPE, bet 5, get 50. Let's waste no more time with this. Like I said, if you want to hear me get up on my soapbox, go to the end of the video and we'll be talking all about it. Gambling involves significant risks. There is no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in the jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We do receive a commission for signups made through those links. It's a great way to support the channel. You get your free promo funds and that free 30 days of premium. Now for the player props we love on Friday. Call me crazy. I got to go back to Ben Rice. Going 0 for 5 on Thursday, we have to think that he's going to muster up a good game here in this spot on Friday versus Peyton Toll. He is 14 for 29 in his last 74 games. When we break that down to his last 20 games, you can see he is only 9 for 20. I think this dam is about to break. He's actually going to be 9 for 21 now because he did not get it done against the Red Sox on the 25th either. And on the 25th. We love him here in this spot on the 26th against Peyton Toll. He's 1 for 3 against him with 1 total base. Nothing crazy at all. I just have a feeling that after going 0 for 5, he's going to muster up a better game. After losing like they did 6-3 down to the 9th inning, the Yankees are going to come through much better performance from them on Friday. So we got to back Ben Rice once again. I do love this one as a straight bet, though. -125 feels absolutely beautiful on the day there. This might be the last time, or one of the last times in the projected future here, that we see his value -125 on this player prop this good. I mean, I honestly think after this, it's probably going to be -150s once he gets hot again, and we're going to catch him back on after the fall, back on the rise. I like Ben Rice on Friday. I think he's going to, after that 0-5 game, it's all up from here. I think he could easily do this with one swing of the bat. I think that he could easily do this by himself, getting 2 hits. So we're going to take Ben Rice over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. If you don't like it, stay away. I just recommend locking that one in straight if you can. You can on Onyx Odds, as you can see here, which is a part of our Stan.store, code FFAPE. You actually get, when you deposit just $10, you get $200 in bonus funds, which is absolutely amazing. One of the better deals on the entire board for you guys over there on apps. Now, what other one do we like? We like Bryan Reynolds going up against Abbott here on Friday. And the next 3 or 4 guys I want to talk about actually have good data against the pitchers that they're facing, which typically we steer away from. But I just think these guys are going to have tremendous games on Friday. As you can see, he's 13 of his last 20. I do think that they're going to put up a good amount of runs. They've been playing very well. They made the Mariners look pretty bad in this series. They won by 10 there on the 24th, won by 4 there on the 25th. I like him to get this one done on the 26th for us, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I don't think that the hit parade is going to end. So we're going to keep on taking Bryan Reynolds here. 13 of his last 20, 65%, 2.8 hit, run, and RBI average now. When we go down below, he'll probably be batting righty. Maybe not, though, because he does a little bit better against left-handed pitchers batting from the left side of the plate. He is a switch hitter, and he is just simply a little bit better from the left. So we'll go and break it down like that. Maybe we'll just do overall just to make it easy for you guys. So he's batting a 291 overall this season. I do think Abbott is going to struggle a little bit in this game when we switch to overall there, depending on – I do think he bats lefty, though, but depending on which side he bats on, overall, 291 average. He walks a ton. He's not going to strike out a lot. He's got a nice OBA. He's got a nice on-base percentage. He's hitting the ball hard. I fully expect the Pirates to put up a good amount of runs here in this spot on Friday against Abbott, and I like Bryan Reynolds to definitely be a part of that party. So we love him there, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The next player that we want to talk about is Brandon Nimmo. He hasn't been doing too much as of late. 2 of his last his two last games, rather, the 24th and the 25th, didn't do anything at all. I like him to get a bounce back here in this spot. I love the fact that he hasn't hit this line in 2 games here. He has 10 of his last 20, 50% in his last 20 games, 1.8 hit runs an RBI average. I do like this spot for him going up against Patrick Corbin of the Toronto Blue Jays, an old teammate, as you can see from the little image there on his hat. He's got that Ranger hat on still in his image. And Nemo against him, though, is 3 for 8, 6 total bases, a home run. He hits this guy hard. Now, typically, I don't like that, but 8 is almost right up to our number that we do like, which is about 10 at-bats. After 10, I do hold it as like a little bit more valid, I guess you could say, because it's a good body of work. 8's just about there, and he's got a great body of work against them. 1 home run, 6 total bases. If you see me looking to the left, I'm watching Team USA. Hopefully not tie the game because those ties are so annoying. But yeah, we like Brandon Nemo here. 267 batting average on the season. Now, it's a lefty-on-lefty crime in this one, and as you can see, Corbin's probably not going to walk him too much, but Nemo is going to hit that ball hard. He's still batting a nice 247, so we love that. Gets decent contact 75% of the time, so we love this one. I do think this is going to be a nice back-and-forth game here between the Rangers and the Blue Jays. Not quite sure who wins. I'll have to dig deeper on that one, see if it's a premium play or not, but we definitely like Nemo to put some runs up on the board and be a part of that party. Now, this next one, obviously, we love it. We got the Twins taking on the Rockies. And the Rockies, though, can be sneaky hard to bet against because the lines are always overinflated, like this one is, 2.5. And the value typically is not there. I still like this one, though, because he's 11 for his last 20. Hasn't done this in 3 games coming off of that series with the Dodgers there. And which actually the Twins played very, very well. They lost by 1 there. They lost by 1 there. I think they won the other one, which we do like the Twins here in this game to beat the Rockies. We'll see what happens there. I definitely do have them as the winner of this game according to my metrics here. But I do like Cody Clemens. He had a phenomenal game against the Dodgers on the 24th. Now they're going over to Colorado, and I think this one's going to be absolutely amazing. Sorry, change that. They're going to be playing this game in Minnesota. So going back home, which is still good. Pitcher-friendly park, though. So maybe he doesn't hit one out of the park with one swing of the bat here, but I definitely like him to get it done here regardless. Now, as you can see here, everything is in Cody's favor. As you can see, he's got a nice 242 average. He hits the ball hard, gets a ton of barrel on the ball as well, which is phenomenal. 91.5 mile per hour velocity there on his hits as well, which is phenomenal. We love everything that we're seeing here. We do like that he's 0 for 2. I think he's going to get his get back in this game against Sagano. Sagano, not a huge fan of him. Really, the Rockies pitching staff is just absolutely abysmal. They would be a much better team if they had just one decent pitcher, but I do like Clemens there, and I love Byron Buxton as well. I think he could definitely do this with one swing of the bat, even though they're playing in a pitcher-friendly ballpark. It's their home ballpark. They're used to that. So it's not too much against them in this one. And we do like the fact that he's 13 for 20. He's averaging 2.6 hits, runs, and RBIs as well. 65% hit rate there. And as you can see, those righties on righties, Buxton wins just about everything except for the walks, and we don't care about walks because that doesn't help us one way or another. We like his batting average of a 271. We like his 514 slugging percentage, 17.3% there with the barrel percentage, which is huge. Average exit velocity is monstrous as well, 89.7, hits the ball hard. Give us Byron Buxton to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and give us Byron Buxton for a home run. He is my favorite player on Friday to hit a home run. As you can see here, didn't do it in 2 games. And as you can see from the chart in totality, he typically doesn't go that long in between games until he hits a home run. He's definitely going to get one this series, and I'm quite literally willing to bet it's on Friday. Now, I'm going to throw in one bonus prop for you guys that I wasn't going to talk about, but we like it enough to bring it up in the video for you. So let's go on ahead and let's talk about it anyway. And that one is Bryce Terang. And at this point, he feels like a friend of the channel. He's been on here just about all week. Every time we take him, he cashes. As you can see, he's done it in his 4 last games. He's 14 for 20, averaging a 2.4, going up against David Peterson, where he doesn't have a hit at all against him. 0-4-4, which we absolutely love. Now, as you can see here, a little lefty on lefty crime. A lot of things do lean in Peterson's favor, but the Mets have been playing, or the Cubs rather, have been playing horribly. And I think the Brewers take this one. I actually have the Brewers as one of the highest teams to score in this game. Speaking of Brewers, you know what? While we're here, we have to go ahead and we got to talk about our boy Miz. We didn't take him in his last start because I felt that the strikeout was a little bit inflated, but I do like his 8.5 at that plus money if you wanted to sprinkle on. I told you yesterday to sprinkle on Sanchez. I believe he hit that prop. We also had Cam Schlittler. He looked phenomenal as well yesterday, getting a ton of strikeouts. Jacob Misiworski got 15 against the Phillies back on the 12th of June. Then on the 19th of June, his line was set at 9.5, and we stayed all the way away because it was an absolute trap. Now his line's a little bit better, 8.5 for that plus money. I would knock this one down to 7.5, maybe even 6.5 for a parlay piece. I do think he's going to have a phenomenal game against the Cubs. As you can see here, they do not strike out a ton, just 9th in the MLB in strikeouts, but he's done better against better teams. So I'm not too worried about that. Misiworski, if you've never watched this man get on there and pitch, he can sling the ball, and we absolutely love him in this spot on Friday. And here's our official free play here for Friday in the player prop department. We got Brian Reynolds over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs paired up with Brandon Nimmo for just 1 hit, run, and RBI. This is a 2.2x payout over on PrizePicks, where you sign up with code FFAPE, you play 5, you get 50 instantly, legal in all of those green states. And we have Sleeper, where you can get a free $20 with code FFAPE and a $100 deposit match. You'd be pretty stupid not to take advantage of that free $20 that you don't even have to deposit. You get a free 30 days per sign up there, and we're locking our sportsbook play of the day in on Polymarket, where you deposit 20, you get 50 with code FFAPE. If you don't have an iPhone and you don't want to be on the wait list, because if you have an iPhone and you get that wait list with code FFAPE, you skip the whole entire wait list. If you don't have an iPhone, use code FFAPE on Kalshi, so you can lock this one in right away. We like the Astros here on Friday. We got Arrighetti on the mound. He's an absolute stud going up against Detroit here. We're going to take the Astros all day long. Now, for the soapbox portion of this video, they're probably going to tie. There's 10 minutes left now. My soapbox isn't as high as it was earlier when I was really fuming. I am pretty annoyed, though, with the World Cup and all of these damn ties. It's so annoying. If you want America to be in on this whole soccer thing, get rid of that tie. I know it's only for the first round in the group play, whatever the case may be, but it makes it really hard to watch. And it's already hard enough to watch because they're running around for 90 minutes. Half the time, they don't even score a damn goal. It's 2-2 in the USA game. And I did have $1,000 on this play. And then I had a guy on Discord hit me up asking me if he should cash out. He had this huge parlay. Only leg left was USA. I told him probably would cash out. Then I changed my mind because USA went up 1-0. He hadn't seen the message yet. I was like, don't do it. They just scored. It's only 3 minutes in. They're probably going to play fantastic. Then next thing you know, Turkey goes up 2-1 out of nowhere. And then USA does score in the second half. Now it's 2-2, but albeit all during that time period, I kept live betting. I think I got $8,500 on Team USA, which is ridiculous. The patriotism got the best of me. I never bet with my heart, and this is exactly why. Now, I didn't send that all out to premium, so it's not going to hurt anybody's pocket but my own. I did give out USA in yesterday's video. I think just about the whole entire country had USA. We gotta be with our statesmen here. We gotta back the boys in blue, but absolutely abysmal. There's like 8 minutes left. They'll probably have some kind of plus minutes. I don't know what the hell that means. They get hydration breaks. Give me a break. This is horrendous. I'm done with the World Cup. This might be the last bet I place on the World Cup, even though it has overall been pretty fun to watch, or at least follow, even if you're not watching the games. This is probably the first one I've actually tuned into, and I'm already sick of it, to be honest with you. This is I can't really get into this. I don't know. Sorry, that's just me. And then in baseball, premium, we did horribly. I don't know what happened. The Detroit Tigers did not come to play at all on Thursday. We loved them. They were one of our teams on the whole entire slate to score like the most runs, and I think they barely put up any at all. Then we did have the Yankees plus 1.5 with the Phillies. The Phillies did end up coming through for us, but the Yankees, like I mentioned earlier, Ben Rice in the 9th inning, we had him as a straight prop bet as well. He was in yesterday's video. I loved him. I know he was 0 for 5, but it didn't matter. I actually go and hunt those lines for you guys. I love seeing the 0 for 5s and seeing all the other metrics pointing in our favor. And that's exactly what Ben Rice was on Thursday. And for whatever reason, Fenway got the best of him on Thursday. I do think he bounces back on Friday. I don't think he's going to have 2 games that bad, that poorly in a row. Now, I really need USA to score. I'm about to, boys and girls, you might get a live reaction video here just because this is ridiculous. This fucking tie and shit. Excuse my language. But yeah, Thursday did not go well at all. My soapbox was probably a little bit more entertaining before, but I kept editing it out because I was doing it at the beginning of the video and it was pretty annoying. I didn't want to drag it out too long for you guys. Nobody wants to hear anybody bitch for that long unless it's at the end of the video and you're into that kind of thing. And here you are listening to me rant and rave about all of our plays that missed on Thursday. We did have USA and Turkey, probably the better bet on that game, both teams to score. That was a premium play. We did cash that one. Detroit and New York lost on our 3-team parlay. We had Detroit. We liked Japan. I'm telling you what, I don't think any more premium plays will be a part of the World Cup or vice versa there. I don't think the World Cup will be a part of premium ever again. And then we had the Mariners early in the day. And I liked Tampa Bay on the Discord. Again, we in the premium chat had somebody ask about the early games, asked about both of them. I was confused at first because I sent out Seattle, so I wasn't really sure what was missing. So I wanted to make sure the premium plays were sent out. But I did tell him I liked Tampa Bay. What I didn't tell him also is that I like Junior to have a huge game. The dude had 3 home runs in that game. Sometimes I just need to follow my gut, but sometimes that's not always good either, though, because yes, in hindsight, when they do hit, you're like, oh, why didn't I do that? But then half the time, probably more than half the time, when you stay away, they don't actually cash. So that one's that. But I'm telling you what, boys, this Team USA has me absolutely fuming right now. Ben Rice didn't cash us out. We had a 4-teamer as well. Kyle Schwarber and PCA did phenomenal. Kevin McGonigal, he didn't do much at all. He got that one hit in that game where they lost 2-1. Absolutely abysmal performance by both of those teams. I do like the Astros to do a little bit better here on Friday. Even though they won that game, I think they score more runs for us here in this spot. That's why they are one of our premium plays against Detroit. I do think they win this one again, even though the Tigers did lose on Thursday. They lost in a kind of miserable way. Doesn't really give me the whole zigzag feeling, which is why I think the books do have that one at like plus money, because of the whole zigzag factor in baseball that is real, that could come back and bite us in the butt there on the free play, but I don't think so. And then our home runs went miserably. The Mets are trash. Christian Walker didn't do much at all. Just a bad Thursday. But like I said, we haven't had a losing day in so long. So I'm not too mad about it. I'm more mad at myself than anything for betting with my heart and taking Team USA all the way to the gills. And now I'll be out all that damn money, which is horrible. And I'm just thankful that I didn't send out all those live bets to you guys in premium. I typically don't, because sometimes it's not the first time I've done it. I am a bit of a degenerate. I do like to gamble, and I went a little bit too crazy on Team USA. We'll see what happens. There's a couple minutes left, but not looking too great. But I want to thank all you guys, all the support, all of that. You guys are very, very understanding when we have losing days in premium, which is amazing. I know there's not a lot of them, but I've seen other times where people in the past have attacked me for the one losing day out of we'll have 15 winning days in a row. I have one losing day. And when you know it, that's the day like 4 people bought a premium pass and they think I'm absolute garbage. Then they don't follow me. Then they jump back in 4 weeks later and we have a losing day again. And then they really think I'm garbage. So just buckle up for this weekend. We're going to have an amazing, fun time this weekend. A lot of good games this weekend. And that's all I got. My soapbox was definitely way higher. I've kind of died down a little bit as the night's gone on. Lost a little bit of emotion on that. It's kind of set into the fact that I'm out all that money on Team USA. So thank you guys for all support, everything. I'll see you in the next free play video for Saturday.